Hello students, welcome to this channel. In this video series, we are going to deal about physics of CBSE class 12, chapter 2, electrostatic potential and capacitance. I would like to remind you, subscribe this channel, share it with your friends and click the bell icon so that you would get notifications as and when we upload the videos. Come on, let us move on to the derivation. Number 1, electrostatic potential due to a point charge. Before we go into the derivation, let us have a close look at the diagram. Here is the point charge Q. At a distance of R, there is a point P on its axial line. Again, at a distance of X, there is a point A. At this point only, we have kept the test charge, that is Q naught, which is positive in nature, and the electric field is radially outward. As it is a positive charge, the electric field direction is outward. So it is marked over here, and this is the point at infinity. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to calculate the work done when we move the test charge from A to B. Then we are going to integrate it. Then we will get the work done for moving the test charge from infinity to the point P. So these are the details about the diagram. Now let us move on to the derivation. And another thing, here the direction of the electric field and the movement of the test charge are opposite in direction. So the angle between these two vectors is 180 degree. By keeping all these things in mind, let us move on to the derivation. Let us consider a point charge Q. P is any point on the axial line. A and B are any 2 points in the electric field. OP is R and OA is X and AB is dx. By Coulomb's law, we get F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by X square. For the sake of simplicity, instead of writing 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, I have taken it as K, a constant. So F is equal to K Q naught by X squared. Let it take it as equation number 1. Then, work done in moving Q naught from A to B. What is the formula for it, expression for it? dW is equal to F vector dot dx vector. That is force into displacement. We all know that the mathematical vector formula A vector dot B vector is equal to AB cos theta. Similarly here, F vector dot dx vector is equal to F dx cos theta. Moreover, here the angle is 180 degrees, so I have put 180 degree. The value of 180 degree is minus 1. So on the whole we get dW is equal to minus F dx. Now I am going to calculate the total work done. So we need to integrate both the sides. Integration of dW is equal to minus integration of F dx, and the limits are from infinity to R. It means the test charge is to be moved from an infinite distance to a distance of R. So we have got W is equal to minus, and in the place of F, I have written its expression K Q naught by X square dx. In the next step, this K, Q naught, these are all constants, so I have taken them outside. So 1 by X squared dot dx. For the sake of simplicity, I have written it as X squared as X to the power of minus 2 dot dx. Before that, let us have a look at this note. This is the mathematical expression for integration. Integration of x to the power of n dx is equal to x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. Similarly here, x to the power of minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 and the limits. Then x to the power of minus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 minus 1 and the limits are there. In the next step, I have brought this x to the power of minus 1 down, so it has become x to the power of 1, and here comes the minus. So minus into minus plus. So in the next expression, k q q naught into 1 by x and its limits. Now let us substitute the limits. So k q q naught into, in the place of x, first substitute this r, minus, again in the place of x, let us substitute this limit infinity. What is the value of infinity? It is 1 by 0. So on the whole, the value of 1 by infinity becomes 0. So in this step, I have dropped the term 1 by infinity as it has become equal to 0. So k q q naught into 1 by r. In the next step, w is equal to k q q naught by r. So we have got the expression for work done. Then in the next step, we know that v is equal to w by q naught. What does it mean? The potential is nothing but the work done in moving unit test charge. So w by q naught. So in the place of w, I have written the expression. Here q naught is there. So in the next step, k q q naught by r. This q naught, if it goes this side, it will become its reciprocal 1 by q naught. So q naught and q naught get cancelled. So finally, I have got v is equal to k q by r. Now let us write the value of k, which is nothing but 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, and here q by r is there. So the potential, the expression for potential due to a point charge is v is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by r. With this derivation has come to an end. Let us meet with another derivation in the next video.
Like, share and comment and subscribe our channel and click the bell button for more videos. Thank you.